Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video and welcome to Crosspoint. I hope the truck that I purchased has not been moved, but I definitely see a handful of trucks already or vehicles that got pulled out. I tried this car. Now, I tried a whole bunch of stuff today and only ended up buying one. Again, I never like to overpay. I always like to underpay. I tried that Mini Cooper. Right? No, actually I did not try it. I drove that Mini Cooper. I actually sold for a decent price, like $3,300. It's a John Cooper Works, but it had lower ball joint sounds. And Andy bought this turbo right here. Very clean car. Has DVD screens in the back. Yeah, and I don't remember how much he paid for it. 11.7 or 10.7. It's a 08 Cayenne turbo and like 104,000 miles. So honestly, not a bad price at all for it with the Pana roof, black over black. I think he'll do well with it. Tires look great. But this is what I'm here for. 2016 Ram 1500. And actually, before I pull it out or start it or anything, I want to check the oil level and see if I need to do an oil change on this thing. Because from here, I am driving to my lot. Oh, where is it? So that I could order an oil filter, you know, whatever stuff I need, so that I don't sit on this too long and get it ready to sell. So I don't think I drove this one, but it did sound pretty healthy. Okay, so oil is just a little bit lower. I did grab a napkin. Let me check that. So I'd say it's not terrible. I mean, for the most part, it's actually pretty darn good. And it's right under the low end mark. So I don't think I'll need to do an oil change. Maybe just add a little bit of oil to it. Maybe half a quart or so. Okay, let's get this thing started. Turn off the volume. That I have a little bit of an exhaust leak-ish sound, but it will all be okay once it warms up after 20 seconds or so. And there we go, it's gone. I'm going to fill out the paperwork so I could pull this thing out, and we are slowly heading to the lot. I should have enough fuel. I could refuel somewhere there. But this one was kind of blocked in. I didn't get to drive it, inspect it, but it sounded healthy. And after fees, I am 17K in it. And I think Carfax value by VIN is like 22 something or right over 23.
A few minutes later,
I have done a few miles in this thing, and I have made the decision to take it straight to my detailer. Our cluster right there shows us that oil is good, and this thing is running and shifting like butter. So I think mechanically it's solid. I don't hear any weird noises, no grinding, no clunking, absolutely none of that. So I think and hope this one will be a winner, but I guess we'll find out. Dropping it off at my detailer, and within a few days hopefully pick it up and see what he was able to do. So I just want to do a quick video of what we have and I guess what we will have afterwards. I mean, seats look fine, but obviously stuff like this, not the best, right there, and etc. But overall, I mean, it's not like a dumb, filthy truck, if that makes sense. Got some gloves, I guess. And a hat, look at that. A few hats, man. That might work out for me.
And me?
And you want a hat too?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I just want it done, clean, presentable, so that I could list it and hopefully have a really quick turnaround on this one.
several days later.
The truck is back from detail, and I have already been using it. I cleaned up a whole bunch of yard debris at the lot. And this is actually going to my in-laws because they have, I don't know, goats and sheep and whatnot, and they'll eat this stuff up. Truck runs great. I actually took it on a quadding trip So probably like 250-mile drive, 300-mile drive. And this thing did really well. It runs great, runs smooth. But to my surprise, I've had like no interest in this thing, which is very unfortunate because it is a nice truck and it's priced well. But I think once I finish up my yard work, stuff with quads, this truck is going to go back to the auction because I used flooring company money and I bought it under MMR, some 17,000 in it with fees, if I remember correctly. MMR is around 20,000. So from dealer to dealer, I have about 3,000 play. I'm not looking to make a lot. I'll probably sell it for even 18, make a few $100s after fees and whatnot. And just moved the thing. I used it. I actually used it quite a bit. It's a nice truck. Not much else to say. Just looking to make a quick buck, if that makes sense. I didn't really have to do anything on it, but quick detail, which obviously I didn't even do. My detailer did that. But after our trip, I see some sand on the wheels. There's stuff in the bed. Kids got sand inside the truck, so just clean it up. And within a few days, it is going back to the auction. So I want to say thank you for watching. Consider subscribing if you are not a subscriber yet. And I'll see you guys in another video.